Hello, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to download and install and connect as a user with SQL Developer. So the first thing I like to do is do a search for SQL Developer with JDK. And then I go in this right here. I'm just going to click on that when as the downloads. My operating system is Windows 64-bit. You can choose whatever it is that your operating system is, or any of your platform. But this is mine. And then I go ahead and click on download. If you don't have a username and password with Oracle, you have to create one. But if you do, all you have to do is sign in. And then once you're in, once you've done the download, right here, it's this is what that looks like. Okay, you can right click and then extract everything to a folder that you prefer. After the extraction, you will get a folder, something like this, okay? You open that up, open it up, and then scroll all the way down till you find the SQL Developer application. And then you just double click on that. And that should run, it's probably going to take maybe 2 minutes or so. And then you will get to a welcome page. So this is what the welcome page would look like. It's very straightforward, it's easy, but this is where it gets tricky. Now, if you're trying to connect as a sys or system, you do not need to continue on to the following step. But I will show you how to do that. But if you're trying to connect as a user, then you definitely need to fix this issue right here where it says no TNS entries found. We need to fix that. And then in order to fix that, I'm going to open up my command prompt. Okay, so it's CMD. All right, open my command prompt. And what I'm going to do, the first thing I want to do, just to make life easy for me, is I'm going to set my Oracle home. All right, my Oracle home, if when you install your database, it will tell you your Oracle home, but this is very easy to find. Let's assume you don't know it. Right here, you see this URL right here? This right here. This is your Oracle home. Even though it says Oracle home up here, the network and admin, that's not your Oracle home because that is for your TNS file. And that's where SQL Developer is looking for the TNS file and it can't find it there. Okay, so I'm just going to copy that. I know that's my Oracle home right there. So I'm going to right click to paste it. You can see, okay. So I already copied that to the buffer. Okay, good. So that's my Oracle home. I'm going to set that. Now I'm going to type in this command, lsnrctl. It's my listener status. I just want to set the status of my listener to know what, my instance is, okay? And then if you look at this, you will see my instance is running. The status is ready, which is good. And right here, this is my pluggable database, okay? But the other thing I want to see is where this listener file is, and it is right here, which is slightly different from what SQL Developer is looking for. And I know that I have a TNS file in there. So I'm just going to copy this right here. All right, and then I'm going to open Explorer and paste that URL, then press enter. You can see this is my listener file, this is my TNS file. Okay, so the one thing I know this part, it's up to you however you want to do this, but what I'm going to do is first I'm going to edit this TNS file to include the pluggable database. If you look at this, it only has the XE instance, but it doesn't have the XEPDB1, right? So I'm going to copy just this top section up here. Right click and copy. All right, create a space. You can put this anywhere as long as it's in that block. And then I'm going to change that to XEPDB1, which is the name of my pluggable database. You can see that right down here. And then I'm going to change the service name to PDB1 as well. All right, this is perfect. This is my TNS entry for my pluggable database. And remember, I did not delete this. It's important that you leave that in there as well. So I will save this TNS file and then I can close this. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is open another Explorer window. And I'm just going to do this step because I want to place this TNS file. I want to place it in exactly where SQL Developer wants it to be, right here. this URL right here. This is where SQL Developer wants it to be. So I'm going to copy that and then come back in here and open and put it, open that. And you can see I don't have a TNS file there. And that's where SQL Developer wants it, it's looking for the file in there. Why can't I open that? Okay, right here. Tricky. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on the side and then open my other Explorer where I have the TNS file. And I will right click on this one and I will copy it. Okay, and then come here and then I will paste it in here. Now I have a TNS file in there. Okay, so now I go back to my SQL Developer and I'm going to create a connection manually. Let's see how that works. So for this step, if you want to connect as a user, the name actually, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want, you can type in the name. So I'm just going to call this Pluggable Connect, all right? So that I can demarcate or know the difference. And for the username is a username that already exists in my database. So it's LUY user for me. So make sure you have created a user and the user must have the session privilege, the create session privilege. The role will be default, and then the connection type has to be TNS, okay? And as you can see, it cannot find my, oh, okay, it's able to find it now. Oh, awesome. So it's able to find it, and that's because I placed that TNS file in that location that it's looking for. So I'm going to, right here, I'm just going to click on the drop down, and you can see all of my TNS my instances in my TNS file. So I need the XEPDB1, right? And then I'm going to test connection. You can see it's a success, and now I'm going to connect. Okay, perfect. And that works great. So let's run a select state. Let's just do a show user. The user should be LEY user. Okay, so that's how you connect to your pluggable database. Now, how do you connect a sys or system? With that one, you don't need to set up your TNS file. You can skip all of that step. All you have to do with that is for the name, remember, you can put any name that you want. So I'm just going to put System Connect up here. And then with the username, I'm going to put SYS, but the role needs to change. You need to call that SYSDBA, okay? And the password will be the password that you used when you were creating your database, or if you've changed it. The connection type will be basic. Everything else you leave as default. You test your connection, it's a success, and then you go ahead and connect. And right here, if I run this query, show user, and click that, it will tell me it's sys. Okay, so let me know if you have any question. I know we had like a little bit of a complicated step up there, which can be confusing. If you need more clarity on that, please let me know. And I will definitely get back to you on that, okay?